Yeah, this see thoughts. We can talk about it, shit. I was gonna say, you gotta really take a lot of things into thought when it comes to that, because you can try so many different things, but you may not get the result that you desire. And a lot of things may be holding you back from reaching that result that you desire. You know, a lot of times we'll look at rejection like, we'll take it personal, we'll take it like, I understand that you feel like you have any girl in the world you want, and that could be inspiration from the internal, but can you really? And if you're not able to, what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. Like, we have certain things that we can smell that may make us nauseous. Like when it comes to our appetite, certain things that we may see that may throw off our appetite. Even nature has certain colors like red that can stand for poisonous. Certain colors that can stand for ripeness. Like, we have all these things life gives us and presents to us to give us a warning, or to tell us like what's right and what's not wrong for us, and what's wrong for us and what's not right for us. So I say take all that into consideration when you bring it back to a woman, as far as when you meet the right woman, or the woman that's for you. There's gonna be certain things that she may do that may throw you off. There's certain things that you may do that may throw her off that she's not looking for. You may approach her politely, she may want aggression. You may approach her aggressively, and she wants some type of mannerisms, You may approach her with mannerisms, and she just wants you to be, oblivious to everything that she's presenting to you. Like, you just tell her, hey, how you doing, beautiful? She don't want to hear that shit. She wants you to say, hey, bitch, what's good with you? It's serious like that. You may have some women that you may say, hey, bitch, what's good with you? Hey, how you doing, baby? And she may want to, hey, good afternoon. Like, would you mind if I speak with you? You never know how she wants to receive what you're giving. And you never really know how you're going to give what she wants to receive until you really figure out like how to really break it down, and you filter all the other things around it and go for what you really want. See, sometimes you may come out here with the, hey, beautiful, how you doing? And, I really like to get to know you and learn more about you, but she may not be looking for that. She may be looking for the, hey, what's good? Like, what you about to do? Let's go get some drinks. I'm trying to fuck tonight. But you coming at her with the long term, and she don't really want the long term. She want the short term. Sometimes they may want the short term, or you may want the short term, but they want the long term. But when you really get a breakdown and get a good conversation with her, all that could change. But it's like, we're talking about the initial meeting, like the first impression. So to get past all that, first we have to realize that everything is not meant for you. Every woman may not be meant for you. You understand what I'm saying? You may be dealing with a woman that she may like aggression because she came from aggression. She may be the one that might hit you back, or might want to hit you up, or you may say something to her and she always got rebuttal. And you may not see that because you're just looking at her beauty, you're just looking at how she look, and how she appears. And being that you're looking at it like that, hold on a second. Yeah, being that you're looking at it like that from that perspective of how she may look, how she, how her body looks. You're not looking at it from the, how can she mentally apply herself to you? Like, how can she mentally benefit you? Like, would she be essential to your mental growth on a daily basis? How would she psychologically affect you? And you learn these things through conversation. Conversation is the way you'll learn all these things, you understand? But if you don't have a great conversation with her, if you're not even trying to provoke conversation to find these things about her, you're just going off your lust. Well, you can get what lust gets. Lust comes with all type of stuff. It comes with incarceration. Lust comes with deception. Lust comes with manipulation. You're just going off lust. Anything can really happen. But if you're really coming from your mind with it, and you're trying to seek other things out besides just a sexual gratification from this woman, now you're going to look into it differently when you approach it. Like, certain things are going to throw you off. See, the most man will be thrown off by a woman is when he's really coming from that lust point of view. Like, you really want to effort, you really want to, have sex with her, you really want to lay down with her. And you get rejected, it may hurt you a little bit. But when you're really coming from, you're looking for a woman because you're really looking for that woman. Like, just somebody you can apply who you are to her, and she can apply who she is to you. And y'all can really make something great from it. Like, you're not just looking for, of course you want to have sex with her, like attraction. That comes from, you being attracted to her, you seeing yourself like involved with her sexually. Of course, that may be like a slight thought out of a million thoughts. But the real reason you're approaching her, if it's not just from, okay, I want to just fuck you, when you get rejected, it may not really affect you like that because you realize that's not what you're looking for. But if you're coming from the, you just coming out of like, well, I want to have sex with what I like. I think I can get it. I want it, and it's a personal desire you have. You may feel some type of way when you get rejected. So the first thing I want to introduce to you is that rejection is projection. You understand? You have to look at it like that. Like, rejection is projection. Yeah, when she rejects you, she's projecting you to somewhere else where you really need to be at. You understand? Think about this, right? Think about it like this. Imagine throwing the ball at the ball. You ever play handball before? Let's just say, let's just say soccer or tennis or whatever, any type of sport. When a person's trying to project that shot and make it, let's just say that's the game you spit into, or that's just how you coming out of, like down here in Miami, we call it tech. Me, when I was growing up, we called it tech. But let's say you coming out of with your little tech, you spitting your tech at her, you coming out of trying to talk to her. And she say, nah, I'm good, I'm all right. That's like you trying to shoot that shot or kick that soccer ball in that goal and somebody block it. But where does that ball go once it's blocked? It goes back into the playing field, you feel me? Now you try somewhere else. Now somebody else gonna try to score and they may make it in. You understand? So that's how you gotta look at it with this here. Like, rejection is projection. It's gonna project you somewhere else that may be greater for you. A lot of times you trying to talk to the one that you're trying to talk to while you arguing with her, going through it with her, the one that really wants you. In this eye, you see how you respond to her, and now she become like, okay, I see he cool. He ain't even trip. Like, she told him, nah, he's just, all right, cool, have a blessed day. Just, all right, cool. He ain't cussed out and call her a bitch and call her this and call her, and call out her name and drag her through the mud just because she didn't like him back, She may look at that like, okay, I like it. That means that's a great quality to have as a man. And that could really just project you into something way more better. Because a lot of times we'll approach these women and we'll be thinking, okay, well, I like her, she looking at me, but just because she looking at you don't mean that she really wants you. It's a certain type of look a woman gonna give you. I'm talking about that 3 second look, that not even 3, like it's like 2 seconds, but it be the long, it's like a hole where they just don't let go, like they just, that type of look sometimes, that's the look I really, when I recognize it, it never fails me. But sometimes they make you that look and have a man, and have a baby father, or maybe have a boyfriend, maybe have a stalker boyfriend, or have an ex-boyfriend or a husband, and then you gotta really move around that if you choose to deal with that. You may not always choose to deal with that though, sometimes you may not want to deal with that, but some men choose to, and they play with that type of, they put themselves at that risk of retaliation from the boyfriend or some type of attack, some type of the stalker that they watching, now he watching you, and now you got somebody blowing your phone up because you got a husband very mad at you because his wife that liked you, he don't want that happen. He don't want you making his wife come like he do. The boyfriend don't want you fucking this girl better than him, so you're gonna get that type of stuff. So why even involve yourself with that? But if you do, it's like this, right? See, I'm getting off topic. So I'll go all over the place with it. Let me get back to the topic of rejection is projection. I'll speak on that one next time. Then I'm gonna call it involving yourself with others that are involved. Or involving yourself with people that are already involved, Like, there's so much that can come from that. Let me get back to the point. So, you may speak to this woman, right? And she may have somebody that she's already tied up with. She may have an abusive wife. She may have 3, 4 guys that she already dealing with. And she may just like the way you look. And you say, hey, how you doing? What's good? She's like, I'm good. I'm all right. Thank you. Or you may say, hey, beautiful. And she keep walking. So now you feel like, damn, like, she tripping. What's wrong with me? Ain't nothing wrong with you. Projection is projection. The next one, come and try her. Sometimes that's why there's nothing wrong with practicing. And sometimes you gotta look at it like practice. You gotta look at it like practice. You have to look at it like practice. See, these are ways to build your confidence up and make you feel better about, how you interact with these women. Look at it like practice sometimes. I look at it like, not even sometimes, I always look at it like practice. I can be at the gas station, the grocery store, designer store, the mall. Not saying I'm stopping there by, I'm just saying I'm sliding through there because a lot of times you have a lot of women, that be up in there just snooping through. You know what I'm saying? And they feel like they're a little bit above everybody else. Not all of them, but you may have a small percentage of them that feel kind of sedated because they got some Louis Vuitton ears, or all they wear is Celine and Chanel. And I'll have a casual conversation with them. And you'll be surprised how many end up asking for my number. Like, what am I getting into? Like it's just a friend. The first impression is the best impression. So it's like, I feel like a lot of times you get past that, but you have to get past yourself first. If you can't get past yourself and get past the rejection, like, because you can even get the number from a woman, right? And then now it's like, now what? And I'm gonna do a video on that. I got the number now, but you know, I'm gonna speak on more of this later. Yeah, we're gonna talk on more of this later. I just wanna come and drop a little bit on y'all real quick. You know, keep the consistency, y'all. I appreciate y'all consistency too, but it's for my man though. I mean, even the women can utilize this message also, but I say I have a lot of men subscribers on my analytics, so there's just something for the men. You know, allow the rejection to be projection, all right? All right, we'll get back to it later. See thoughts, y'all like, subscribe.